Hi everyone, I'm Echoes and I'm a Vtuber, and I'll be going over episode 10 of Mecha-Ude, where we kind of we're approaching the final conclusion or battle, but we're not there yet, and get even more revelations, which makes sense regarding the timing, so yeah. Anyway, let's get started, and yeah, should be a fun time. Okay. So now we're back to a little bit of a flashback where they mentioned that the true enemy, the one that they have to defeat, is not Yakumo, which we initially think, but it's actually Fist, his brother. So you can see like almost like, are you alive, Yakumo? He's like, no, that's impossible. Yakumo died like a long time ago. It's impossible. And they say, oh, yep, he died. You saw it yourself. This body is just a corpse. Man, they really like reanimating corpses, huh? I also gained the power of Ordela involved that day. Just like you and Amaryllis did. So, in a way, when Yakumo and his brother died, the Mecha-Ude seemed to have gained some sort of power. Remember, my brother, we came to this world to save our comrades back home. And we need Ordela to do that. Yep, that's right. We know better than anyone what would happen when we awaken Ordela. Awaken it. I'll break Ordela's seal and inherit only its power. Inherit? Don't tell me you intend to absorb Ordela's power. Correct. That's why I've been doing this research for the past 100 years. Kind of messed up how he did it. He technically used Yakumo's body to do a lot of things, it seems. Use Ordela's power, I can evolve our comrades. If I do that, everyone will be able to make their own Arbitrum, just like you and me. Like, no, can't you tell from looking at this disaster? No matter what you do, you can't control it. Or trying to repeat the tragedy that struck Yakumo and Tsukihito. I don't care about them. They're illogical, foolish, weak. I guess he's reminded of the brother he was a host to, who was hosting him. But you can't even move without relying on them. Except for so long without even being able to fulfill our mission. We can complete our own Arbitrum, we don't need to rely on them anymore. We can use this power to control them. Fill this world Arbitrum and control it as we see fit. It's like, and he's like, become my right hand and release their seal on Ordela again. Let us build ourselves a new home in this world. So they essentially want to take over the world. Or he wants to take over the world specifically. And then Alma's like, no, we can't sacrifice the humans even to save our comrades. They thought you've been too influenced by the humans. Not like he hasn't technically done it himself. Supporting my brother. Doesn't matter what you want. We're gonna break the seal on Ordela as a trigger arm again. You can see Hikaru's trying to stop him, but he takes Alma with him. And then Aki and Kagami come and I mentioned that Alma's taken away and they gotta follow him. It's kind of funny to see them fighting over Hikaru. And then they swap. You can see that that guy was trying to stop Fist but couldn't. It's like, hey, no fair. And Jun is like, you sure cause a lot of problems, don't you? No, now let's go. We gotta get Alma back. Hang on. Oh yeah, his name was Algis, but in reality it's just Fist. It's like, I haven't lied to you. We've had one goal from the start, didn't we? Save our comrades who the sucking humans called Mecha-Ude. Nothing else. Nobody cares about your goal. The trigger arm is mine. And they try to fight against him, but get overpowered. And then Amaryllis gets an upgrade, which is always very strange, but regardless. And then they keep fighting, and he's like, I know all the technology the Kagami group has, because he, was head of the Kagami group for, reasons. That you're truly a fool. And you can see he's trying to pull Alma out. I'll just have to rip your arm off. I'm not letting you have him. And then looks like he's able to overpower Fist temporarily. The Arbitrum control Yakumo's body is still a corpse. And he was using machine to keep it moving. See that there's, and then you can see that it's like he uses Alma as like it's time. Ordela's power will be mine. Is it and almost like don't do it, but it's like too late. And then Amaryllis tries to protect them using Ordela's power. Like, shit, let's share this power together. Then he uses his power to subdue all the people who have naturally generated arbitrium. Hikaru's like, I'm going to stop you. And he's like, die. And then he throws Alma, since I guess he doesn't need him anymore. Show no mercy even if you're my brother. And he tries to kill Alma, but then Hikaru takes the hit instead. Damn, they're pretty pretty desperate. And then you see Amaryllis is like, I can feel the infinite power. Oh ho ho. Man, I feel like that's one to like to say she's pretty evil. She really is kind of like a cheesy villain, not gonna lie. And then Aki and Jun are trying to get them out of there. But Aki's shocked because Hikaru's in a pretty bad state. So he said, once we get out of here, then you can see that Amaryllis crawls out kind of like a spider with the ball that is fist. And then Aki's trying her best to get them out of there. And then the armor she will take them. Now they see that, oh, this is Fist now that he has Ordela's power. Data shows it won't take 30 more minutes until the arbitrums fuse together. Was likely called, let's see. And all we saw were all humans in the area lost their arbitrum momentarily. It was probably caused by Fist using Ordela's power. Is that power again? That's not full strength. It could affect, the whole world essentially. He's like, who are you? I am Chief Technical Analyst of the Kagan group for the White Ravens group. Quinn number 2. You kind of seem like, yeah, I kind of get it. They have similar personalities, it seems. And we see some more people from the White Ravens, which are the people with the white outfits. And then you can see that Hikaru's fighting for his life. Aki is trying to do something. And then you can see that these two, Jun's brother and the other dude, are like, we adults must find a way to fulfill our responsibility. It's not the kid's fault. Can't leave Jun here without Mecha-Ude. Since they took, what's his name? The green Mecha-Ude from him. And they can see these two, oh, we got babysit the young master. Don't feel why not stay behind. Then you see this guy sees Tus again. They're trying to run away. Kunle Arbitrum crystal can only be destroyed by Asepius. Oh, Asepius, yeah, that's the name. In other words, we need to get Todo to the cocoon. And then we all attack the part that was destroyed with Asclepius, yeah. That's the plan the analysis team came up with. And then they have this mandatory evacuation order because the whole city's in danger. Then you see that this girl was able to figure out what happened through very small screenshots. She's kind of impressive. She thinks a love affair with Jun and Hikaru somehow, but I don't know. And they somehow meet with the high schoolers. Because they know because of Jun. It's like, oh, it's a talking arm, and then she wakes up Jun. President ordered us to get you somewhere safe. And they see that Aki's working with the White Ravens to try to bring down Amaryllis and Ordela. So yeah, so they're trying to work together. Defeat Amaryllis again. It's like, oh, you're gonna die. But then she gets blocked by Fubuki. It's like, and she's like, oh, it's my turn to save you now. And then they work together because it looks like, I think it's because since Aki was providing energy for 2, it's easier for them to split 1-on-1. so they can use more power that way. Makes sense. And then they defeat Emeralist for now, but the issue is that there's a heartbeat effect, and then something's coming out the cocoon, and then we get what I would assume is very much fist fuse with Ordela's power in Yakumo's corpse. I don't really get it. It's a weird mix, but yeah. He probably looks very cool regardless, because badass long hair effect. And they say Hikaru here is like, he could hear Alma's voice, because Alma, as mentioned, was, technically saved. He's not with, his brother and Amaryllis. Like, oh, it's time to go to sleep. And you can see Hikaru is pretty much on his deathbed. His heartbeat goes to 0. So, let me see, get that visual. Yeah, 0, so he's technically dead. So, yeah. And then we get the ending song. So, yeah, pretty crazy episode. We get Fist was behind the whole thing. They try to fight against, Fist, trying to prevent him getting his power. Ends up getting his power anyway. And then Hikaru's pretty much dead. So you don't know how this will work out. Honestly, like, since we know Fist is the final villain, Hikaru will probably wake up somehow, but Alma probably has to reach him. Because before, Hikaru was always reaching for him, and now Alma has to now. And he'll probably do it to save Hikaru's life, because Hikaru's dead, Hoping it's not just reanimating a corpse again. Or maybe Hikaru will find a way to talk to Yakumo, whose body is being used. I don't know. I don't like thinking how Fist must have been the one using Yakumo's body the entire time. Especially since both he and his brother died. I'm like, how did they allow the Kagami group to continue? I'm like, I don't want to think about it anymore. Ugh. Anyway, but regardless, we'll see how things go, because it's pretty dire straits, but as I know, when you enter the pit, eventually you'll get out of it. Once you reach the low, you'll eventually have to climb up to the high. So we'll see how that climb will go in the next, I believe, 2 or 3 episodes. So yeah, we're almost done with Mecha-Ude. We have a bit more left, but regardless, it's been good, and we'll continue to enjoy talking about this series until it finishes up. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care.